Hi angels, it's Alyssa from Holistic Angels with another spiritual life hacks video, and I'm going to call this part 3 because part 1 we spoke about grounding, part 2 we spoke about shielding, and part 3 we are going to talk about cord cutting because I didn't want to leave it without talking to you guys about cord cutting. So this video I don't think is going to be too long because cord cutting is very simple in terms of the practices you can do. I'm going to tell you why cord cutting is important, the things to know about cord cutting, and things that can happen after you've cut your cords. So first things first, what is cord cutting? Cord cutting is where you are eliminating your ties to people and situations that no longer serve you. Every interaction we have with a person or situation, we form an energetic cord towards. We can visualize this in terms of actual cords. So if you imagine your body, if I hold the door open for somebody, I attach an energetic cord to that person. That might sound a bit crazy, but it's true. Every time we either help somebody, every time we just speak to somebody, we attach an energetic cord to them. I don't know why I'm having a trouble saying that today. So the reason it's important to cut these cords is because, say that person I held the door open, like I've opened this door for this person, they've gone, oh thank you, which is nice, it's polite, everyone's happy, they go on their way and then they have a really bad day. Because they have a cord attached to me, they can perhaps drain my energy. Now I know some people say that this isn't true, but there are so many people walking around that feel tired with no medical problem that they can find. It's like, well, maybe just try cutting your cords. I've done this myself where I've forgotten to, you know, but if you can just try and make it part of your daily practice that you do of an evening when you go to bed, cut these cords to your past, cut these cords to these situations or people that may be draining you. It could be an ex-lover, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could be anyone. The important thing to know is when you cut these cords, they do not cut the love. So they will not cut away anything good. They will not cut away any pure loving bonds to people. So you're only cutting away the harsh stuff. It's not necessarily like big nasty things. It can sometimes just be like simple energetic pulls that you're getting from other people that you just need to release now. So there are a few ways that you can do this. As with the shielding and with grounding, I would always recommend working with Archangel Michael for this. We said it in the other videos, he's known for being that protective energy. He's often depicted as holding a shield and a sword. Now the shield that he's holding goes very well with that grounding video we did about, the shielding video that we did. The sword that he's holding goes well with this video, the cord cutting video. You can simply imagine Archangel Michael's sword slicing through any cords very gently, very smoothly, very swiftly, slicing through any cords that no longer serve you to anything that's holding you back. You could do it that way. The second way you could do it is to do it yourself. We simply lay down. I think it's better if you can lie down, and you take your hand and you just run it over your body like this and you just imagine yourself cutting any cords. You could go up to your shoulders if you want, the back of your head, like, and you might feel like a little bit looser after you've done it. You're just cutting away, visualizing that you're cutting away these cords. You could even use an imaginary pair of scissors. Like, the sky is the limit with the way that you can do this. All that you're doing is cutting your cords. The third thing isn't necessarily cutting cords, but it is about cleansing, so I thought I'd mention it in this video. You could either use a smudge stick or some form of incense to just go around your body and cleanse away any kind of lower energies, harsh energies. You can also get into a crystal cleansing bath, or just a cleansing bath where you'll put in some essential oils. Obviously you're going to check if you're compatible with those oils, you know, you're not allergic to anything. You're going to use the oils I would say that you're drawn to. I don't really ever recommend oils to people. or crystals for that matter, because I think you know yourself more than anybody, apart from obviously the angels and God. But you can pick whatever crystals you feel drawn to, whatever oils, whatever herbs. You put them in this bath. This bath is literally, you're going to visualize it cleaning you, cleansing you. It's going to take away all those cords. It's going to make you feel refreshed. And then I like to step out of the bath backwards. Okay, this just symbolizes to my subconscious mind that I am stepping away from that stuff, and then I just, pull the plug and the water goes down, and it's nothing nasty. It's just like, yeah, I just feel cleansed and cleared and all that good stuff. So there are some ways that we can cut our cords. I never say I'm very conscious in never saying getting rid of negative energy. I don't use that. I'll always say something like getting rid of harsh energy or lower energy or energy that doesn't serve you anymore. I sometimes may slip up if I have said that in the past and you're like, you did say that, I'm sorry. I try to be very conscious about not saying that, and the reason is that we have negative, I think it's eons in our body, right? I'm sure it's negative eons. I'm not a scientist. Our body is made up with things that are negative, and not in the sense of good and bad, and not in a spiritual sense, just in our terms of our biology. We don't want to get rid of something that makes us up. Just like a lot of people say they want to get rid of, darkness or whatever, but the whole universe is kind of built with dark matter, right? So I don't really use words like dark and light that much. I try to avoid that. I don't really try and say negative, because there are good negative things in terms of our biology. So if you're clearing, I just say this to you because I know that words have power, and I know that some of you guys are interested in learning more words that you should be or could be using. So if you're going to clear yourself, if you're going to cut your cords, just say, I am washing away any harsh energies. I am cutting away anything that's holding me back from fully embracing my future. I am ridding myself of any lower energies. There's so many other words you can use other than negative. So you could go for that. So I hope that you've enjoyed this cord cutting video and the other two videos, the shielding and the grounding. If you haven't watched them, feel free to check them out. And I hope that this clears up a few questions, because some of you were asking me what the difference was between grounding and shielding and cord cutting, and so I hope that these little mini videos have helped you in uncovering that. And like I said before, anything I say you can always research deeper, and you can always just delve right into. Your spiritual path is your path, and you should feel completely empowered in learning whatever you want to learn, in a very safe in a safe way where you feel protected. And these videos will help you to do that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, like I say, and I'll speak to you again with another spiritual life hacks video very, very soon. I love you lots, Alyssa.